The ocean begins in stillness, a canvas of serenity stretched out before us. It's a moment where the world seems to hold its breath, suspended in a state of perfect peace. Imagine a vast expanse of sapphire blue, a seemingly endless body of water that dominates the horizon. It's a color so deep and rich, it feels like you could lose yourself within its depths. Stretching to a horizon so clear it seems endless, a seamless blend of sky and sea. The line where they meet is so crisp, so defined, it's as if the world itself is holding its breath. The sun scatters diamonds across the water's surface, a dazzling display of light and reflection. Each tiny facet sparkles and dances, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that captivates the eye. Each gentle swell a slow, rhythmic breath, a subtle undulation that speaks of the ocean's immense power, even in its slumber. It's a reminder that beneath the calm surface lies a force of nature waiting to be unleashed. The air is warm, thick with the salty perfume of the sea, a scent that evokes memories of distant shores and untold adventures. It's a fragrance that clings to the skin and fills the lungs, a constant reminder of the ocean's presence. And peace hangs heavy, a palpable sense of tranquility that settles over everything. It's a moment of respite, a chance to escape the chaos of the world and find solace in the ocean's embrace. This is the ocean at its most tranquil, a state of perfect harmony where all elements align. It's a scene that inspires awe and wonder, a testament to the beauty and power of the natural world. A moment of perfect calm that feels eternal, a timeless tableau that could exist forever. It's a reminder that even in the face of constant change, there are moments of stillness that endure. A lone seabird drifts on an updraft, a solitary sentinel gliding effortlessly above the water. Its presence adds a touch of life to the scene, a reminder that even in the vastness of the ocean, there is always room for connection. The distant silhouette of a ship barely disturbing the silence, a faint reminder of human presence in this vast natural world. It's a symbol of our connection to the ocean and our reliance on its resources. The water is a liquid mirror, reflecting the world above with stunning clarity. It's a surface so smooth and still, it's hard to believe it's not solid, reflecting the endless sky, creating a sense of infinite space and possibility. The clouds drift lazily across the mirrored surface, adding depth and dimension to the scene. There is no hint of the drama to come, no sign of the tempest that may be brewing on the horizon. The ocean holds its secrets close, concealing its true nature beneath a veil of tranquility. Tranquility hides the immense power waiting beneath, a force that can shape coastlines and move mountains. It's a reminder that even the most peaceful things can possess incredible strength. The warm water, baked by the sun, absorbs the sun's energy, storing it for later release. It's a process that drives weather patterns and influences climates around the world, is a reservoir of energy, a vast storehouse of potential waiting to be unleashed. This energy is the engine that drives the ocean's currents and fuels its storms. The humid air is fuel laden with moisture that can condense and form clouds. It's a key ingredient in the recipe for powerful storms, waiting for a spark, a trigger that will ignite the atmosphere and unleash the ocean's fury. This spark could be a change in temperature, a shift in wind patterns, or any number of other factors. This calm is a delicate balance, a fragile equilibrium that can be easily disrupted. It's a reminder that the ocean is a complex and interconnected system, where even small changes can have far-reaching consequences. A temporary equilibrium, a fleeting moment of peace before the storm. It's a reminder to appreciate the beauty and tranquility of the ocean while it lasts, because it may not be there for long. But in Earth's dynamic climate, where weather patterns are constantly shifting and changing, nothing stays the same for long. The ocean is a living, breathing entity, always in motion, always evolving. Such stillness is just the quiet inhalation, the gathering of breath before a powerful exhale. It's the moment before the crescendo, the pause before the storm breaks, before a mighty roar, a deafening crescendo of wind and waves that will shake the very foundations of the earth. It's a display of raw power that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring. The stage is set, the players are in place, and the curtain is about to rise. The ocean is ready to unleash its fury, and the world is about to witness a spectacle of unparalleled power. For nature's masterpiece of atmospheric fury, a symphony of destruction and renewal that will leave its mark on the landscape for generations to come, the storm is coming, and nothing can stop it. The first sign of change is subtle, almost imperceptible. It's a shift in the atmosphere, a feeling in the air that something is about to happen. The ocean, usually so constant, begins to hint at a different mood. A whisper, not a shout. It's a secret shared between the water and the sky, a promise of things to come. The kind of change that only the most observant will notice. A faint breeze stirs, a gentle caress across the water's surface. It's the first breath of a building storm, a prelude to the drama that's about to unfold, barely ruffling the water, creating tiny disturbances that spread outwards like secrets being whispered. The calm is starting to break, fracturing the perfect reflection. The world above is no longer mirrored perfectly below, the image distorted by the growing energy in the water. The atmosphere shifts subtly at first, but with increasing determination. The air becomes charged, pregnant with anticipation. The air, once still, now tingles with restless energy. It's a palpable change, a feeling that something significant is about to occur. The ocean mirrors this growing unease. The sky transforms, morphing from a serene blue to a canvas of swirling grays and whites. The clouds begin to gather, forming ranks in the heavens. As the horizon fades into a hazy white, the line between sea and sky blurs, creating an ethereal, almost dreamlike landscape. Moisture rises, drawn upwards by the changing atmospheric pressure. The ocean exhales, contributing to the growing cloud cover, condensing into the first seeds of clouds. These nascent formations are the building blocks of the coming storm, tiny harbingers of the power to come. The sun's brilliance softens, veiled by the thickening cloud cover. The light becomes diffused, casting long shadows across the water, the world taking on a dreamlike quality. The colors fade, the edges soften, and reality seems to slip away. The wind grows bolder, no longer a gentle caress, but a firm hand pushing against the water, combing through waves, creating intricate patterns on the surface. The water responds, rippling and churning in anticipation, creating white-capped crests. The waves begin to break, revealing the raw power hidden beneath the surface. Seabirds fly with urgency, sensing the change in the air. Their cries echo across the water, a warning of what's to come, heading for shore, seeking shelter from the approaching storm. They know instinctively that the ocean is no longer a safe place. The ocean's breathing quickens, the rhythm of the waves becoming faster and more erratic. The water is restless, agitated, swells growing more agitated. The surface churns, a roiling mass of energy. The storm is gathering its strength. Air and water, two elemental forces, are about to engage in a dramatic dance. Begin their dialogue, a conversation of wind and wave, of pressure and resistance, a conversation soon to become a storm. The dialogue escalates, the voices rising in intensity. Puffy cumulus clouds bubble up, reaching for the sky like eager children, their tops bright against a deepening sky. The contrast is stark, a visual representation of the forces at play. They grow taller, more ambitious, fueled by the energy of the ocean below, feeding on the warm, moist air. The clouds are insatiable, drawing in everything they can to grow larger and more powerful. Each moment, they become larger and more imposing. The storm is taking shape, a force to be reckoned with. The silent architects of the impending tempest are at work, carefully constructing the storm cell by cell. The transformation is underway. The ocean and the sky are no longer separate entities, but partners in a dramatic display of power. The small clouds merge, forming a colossal fortress in the sky. Their bases darken, heavy with moisture, sunlight nearly gone. The world below is cast in an eerie twilight. These are cumulonimbus clouds, kings of the sky, churning with power. Inside, warm, moist air rises in a powerful updraft, cooling and condensing into droplets and ice. This releases latent heat, fueling the cloud to climb higher, sometimes to the edge of the stratosphere. A single thunderhead can soar over 60,000 feet, a vertical city of wind and water. Updrafts and downdrafts create a self-sustaining engine, a cycle of rising and falling air. The cloud fortress expands, taking on the classic anvil shape, its top spreading for miles. The storm has reached full maturity, a giant charged with energy, ready to unleash its power. The gathering is complete. The performance is about to begin. At the heart of every storm, whether it's a summer thunderstorm or a raging hurricane, is a powerful engine. It's a complex interplay of energy, moisture, and atmospheric forces, all working in concert to create these awe-inspiring and sometimes destructive weather phenomena. Understanding this engine is key to predicting and preparing for severe weather. Warm air rises, cool air sinks. This simple principle, known as convection, is the fundamental driving force behind storm development. It's the engine's most basic component, constantly churning and redistributing heat within the atmosphere. The sun turns the ocean into a massive solar panel, relentlessly beaming down energy that fuels the entire process. The ocean absorbs this solar radiation, storing vast amounts of heat. This solar energy is used for heating water and the air directly above it. The warmer the water, the more energy available to power the storm. This creates a layer of warm, moist air ripe for rising. Warm, humid air rises, becoming buoyant and unstable as it ascends into the cooler atmosphere above. This rising air is the lifeblood of the storm, carrying with it the potential for immense energy release. This air, saturated with water vapor, rises higher and higher, carrying energy and moisture upward into the atmosphere. It's like a giant elevator, transporting the raw materials needed for cloud formation and precipitation. As it ascends, it cools and condenses. The water vapor transforms from a gas into liquid droplets or ice crystals, forming the clouds we see. This condensation process is crucial, forming clouds and releasing latent heat. This latent heat is the energy that was used to evaporate the water in the first place, and now it's being released back into the atmosphere. This heat turbocharges the storm, providing additional energy to fuel its growth and intensification. It's like adding fuel to a fire, causing it to burn even hotter and brighter. The release of latent heat warms the surrounding air, making the air rise even faster. This creates a positive feedback loop, where rising air leads to more condensation, which releases more heat, which causes more air to rise. The updraft pulls in more warm, moist air from the surrounding environment, further fueling the storm's growth. This inflow of air is essential for maintaining the storm's intensity. This continuous cycle of rising air, condensation, and heat release intensifies the cycle, leading to the development of powerful storm systems. The stronger the updraft, the more efficiently the storm can draw in warm, moist air and release latent heat. The more powerful the storm, capable of generating destructive winds, torrential rainfall, and devastating storm surges. Wind organizes this energy, channeling it into a coherent structure. Without wind, the storm would simply dissipate, and the Earth's rotation gives it a twist, the Coriolis effect, a force that deflects moving objects to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, this deflection causes the air to rotate around the storm's center in a counterclockwise direction. The spin is counterclockwise, a defining characteristic of storms in this part of the world. This rotation organizes thunderstorm cells, helping them to coalesce and work together to form a larger, more powerful system. The rotation organizes thunderstorm cells into a structured system like a hurricane with its characteristic eye and spiral bands. The wind feeds the storm, providing a continuous supply of energy and momentum. The wind gives it its signature swirl, the iconic spiral pattern that is visible from space and a testament to the power of the forces at play. All of this combines to create a vertical column of rising air, stretching high into the atmosphere. This becomes a vast, spinning vortex of immense power, a testament to the engine of the atmosphere and its ability to shape our world. The transformation into a spinning cyclone is one of nature's greatest feats. It requires warm ocean water at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit extending deep below the surface. This heat and moisture fuel the storm for days. But a pre-existing disturbance, like a wave of low pressure, is needed to start the process. As thunderstorms converge, their updrafts create a low-pressure center, pulling in more warm air. The Coriolis effect gives the system its crucial spin, initiating cyclonic rotation. Hurricanes can't form at the equator. They need the Coriolis force to take hold. Once spinning, the storm consolidates energy, forming a well-defined eye and eye wall. As long as it remains over warm water, the storm intensifies, its structure growing ever more defined. The storm is at its peak. The sky churns with black and purple clouds, lightning illuminating a world gone mad. Thunder shakes the earth, rain driven sideways by ferocious winds. Visibility vanishes, sea and sky become one. The ocean is a raging beast, waves crashing with unimaginable force. The roar of wind, waves, and rain is deafening. The wind tears at everything, whipping sea spray high into the air. It's a physical assault, the storm's energy unleashed. This is the apex, the dramatic climax of nature's fury. The storm becomes a living entity, reshaping the world in its image. For those who witness it, the experience is unforgettable. Long before a storm hits, scientists are watching from space. Satellites provide a constant bird's-eye view of the oceans and atmosphere, Geostationary satellites track storms in real time, capturing visible and infrared images. Infrared shows cloud top temperatures, colder means stronger storms, microwave sensors measure rainfall and internal structure. This data feeds computer models, improving forecasts and saving lives. Satellite archives help scientists study storm patterns and climate change. These silent sentinels are our tireless watchdogs, giving us the knowledge to survive the ocean's storms. Sometimes understanding a storm means flying straight into it. Hurricane hunters from the Air Force and NOAA brave the eye wall, reaching the calm eye at the center. Their aircraft are flying labs packed with instruments. They drop sensors, dropsondes, measuring pressure, temperature, humidity, and wind at different altitudes. This data, sent in real time, sharpens forecasts. On the ocean, robotic gliders and drifters measure temperature and salinity, revealing how much fuel the storm has. Some robots withstand hurricane-force conditions, measuring waves and wind at the surface. Together, these tools provide a 3D view of the storm, essential for forecasting and research. The courage of crews and ingenuity of robots validate satellite data and fine-tune models. They are the storm chasers of sea and sky, gathering knowledge to protect those on shore. After the fury, calm returns. The storm moves on, leaving a world washed clean. The air is cooler, the sky brightening as the sun returns. The ocean, though unsettled, has lost its rage. In the aftermath, we reflect on nature's power. Terrifying, yet breathtaking. Storms are not just destructive, they are vital to Earth's balance. They transport heat from tropics to poles, maintaining climate equilibrium. Their rains break droughts and their waves mix ocean nutrients. These storms are a dramatic method of keeping our planet habitable. To witness a storm's birth is to see the planet's grand cycles at work. There is beauty in the necessary fury, a spectacle that commands awe and respect.